Hey everyone, welcome to the exciting world of 3D printing. 3D printing, also known as FDM, which stands for Fused Deposition Modeling, is like magic. But instead of spells, we use plastic. Imagine a machine that can build a solid object right before your eyes, layer by layer from the bottom up. That's what 3D printing is all about. The Ultimaker S7 is a fantastic 3D printer, especially for those just starting their 3D printing journey. It's like a reliable friend who's always ready to help you create awesome stuff. With its user-friendly design and top-notch quality, the Ultimaker S7 is your gateway to endless creative possibilities. In this guide, we'll walk through everything you need to know to get your Ultimaker S7 up and running. From unboxing to your first successful print, we'll cover it all in simple, easy-to-understand steps. So grab your Ultimaker S7, and let's dive into the world of 3D printing together. Are you excited? I know I am. Let's turn your 3D printing dreams into a reality. Alright, let's get started by unboxing your brand new Ultimaker S7. It's like opening a present filled with creative potential. Carefully unpack your Ultimaker S7, removing all the packaging materials. Inside the box you'll find the printer itself, along with some accessories and a power cable. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the printer's components. You'll see the build plate where your prints will come to life, the filament holder, and the touchscreen interface that will become your control center. Now, let's find a perfect spot for your Ultimaker S7. Choose a clean, flat surface that's away from direct sunlight and drafts. Once you've found the ideal location, plug in the power cable and turn on the printer. Your Ultimaker S7 is now ready for action. In the next section, we'll load the filament and get it prepped for printing. With your Ultimaker S7 unboxed and powered up, it's time to load the filament, the magic ingredient that brings your 3D prints to life. Filament is like the ink for our 3D printer, and it comes in a variety of materials and colors. For this guide, we'll use PLA filament, a popular and beginner-friendly choice. First, make sure the print head is heated to the correct temperature for your chosen filament. You can find this information on the filament spool or in the printer's settings. Once the print head is hot, insert the filament spool holder onto the back of the printer. Next, feed the filament through the filament guide tube and into the extruder. Gently push the filament until you feel resistance. The Ultimaker S7 will then automatically grab the filament and start loading it. Once the filament is loaded, you're one step closer to 3D printing. In the next section, we'll prepare your 3D model for printing using slicing software. Now that your Ultimaker S7 is fueled up with filament, let's talk about slicing software. This magical software takes your 3D model and slices it into thin layers, kind of like a loaf of bread. These layers tell the printer exactly where to deposit the filament. There are many slicing software options available, but for this guide, we'll use Ultimaker Cura, a free and powerful software that works seamlessly with the Ultimaker S7. Download and install Ultimaker Cura on your computer. Once installed, open Ultimaker Cura and import your 3D model. You'll see a preview of your model on the virtual print bed. In Ultimaker Cura, you can adjust settings like layer height, infill density, and printing temperature to fine-tune your print. When you're happy with the settings, click Slice to generate the G-code file, which is like a set of instructions for your printer. Save this file onto an SD card or USB drive. Section 5. Calibration, fine-tuning your printer for perfect prints. Before you hit the print button, it's crucial to calibrate your Ultimaker S7. Calibration ensures that the printer's movements are precise and that the filament is extruded evenly, resulting in high-quality prints. The Ultimaker S7 comes with a handy calibration wizard that guides you through the process step by step. Access the calibration menu through the touchscreen interface and follow the on-screen instructions. During calibration, the printer will perform a series of tests, such as checking the alignment of the print head and the levelness of the print bed. It might ask you to make minor adjustments using the knobs on the printer. Calibration might seem like a technical step, but it's essential for achieving the best printing results. Once your Ultimaker S7 is calibrated, you're ready to start your first print. Section 6. Ready, set, print. Launching your first 3D masterpiece. The moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. It's time to bring your 3D model to life. Insert the SD card or USB drive containing your G-code file into the Ultimaker S7. Navigate to the print menu on the touchscreen interface and select your G-code file. The printer will display a preview of your model and the estimated printing time. Double-check that everything looks good. Once you're ready, press the print button, and watch in amazement as your Ultimaker S7 begins to create your 3D object layer by layer. The process is mesmerizing. As your print progresses, avoid touching or bumping the printer to prevent any disruptions. Once the print is complete, the Ultimaker S7 will notify you. Carefully remove your finished print from the build plate. Section 7. Troubleshooting and tips navigating common printing challenges. Like any new skill, 3D printing might come with a few hiccups along the way. But fear not, even seasoned printing pros have encountered their fair share of challenges. One common issue is filament jams where the filament gets stuck in the extruder. This can usually be resolved by heating the extruder and carefully removing any clogged filament. Another challenge is warping, where the edges of your print lift off the build plate. To combat warping, make sure your print bed is clean and level, and consider using a brim or raft to increase adhesion. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be discouraged if your first few prints aren't flawless. With each print, you'll gain valuable experience and discover new ways to improve your 3D printing skills. Section 8. Leveling the print bed. Ensuring a smooth foundation. Leveling the print bed is crucial for achieving successful 3D prints. It ensures that the distance between the print nozzle and the bed is consistent across the entire surface, resulting in proper adhesion and a smooth first layer. To level the bed, heat the print head to the printing temperature of your chosen filament. Place a sheet of paper on the print bed and manually move the print head to each corner of the bed. Adjust the bed leveling screws until you feel a slight resistance between the nozzle and the paper. Repeat this process for all four corners and the center of the bed. A properly leveled bed is essential for preventing warping, adhesion issues, and other printing problems. Take your time with this step to ensure a solid foundation for your prints. Section 9. Conclusion. Embrace the journey of 3D printing. Congratulations on taking your first steps into the exciting world of 3D printing with the Ultimaker S7. You've learned the basics of setting up your printer, loading filament, using slicing software, calibrating, and even troubleshooting common issues. Remember, 3D printing is a journey of creativity and discovery. Don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from each print. There are countless resources available online and within the 3D printing community to support you along the way. So go ahead, unleash your imagination and let your Ultimaker S7 bring your 3D printing dreams to life. I can't wait to see what amazing creations you come up with. Happy printing!